This is Mabatu here. I'm going to tell you my life in the past. So come along. Yeah, so I'm gonna request you, viewers, to subscribe, to like, and to share. Yeah, so I'm on the road to 1,000. So I urge you to share to others so that they subscribe to my channel. So I want to know, I want you to know my life in the past. So as I was growing, I grew up in the village. So at the village, our grandparents, we are not staying with our mothers, we're staying with grandparents because our mothers were at the town or at the city working for us. So I'm going to tell you my life, not general life. So as I grew up in my home village, yeah, we are taught to pray in the evening when we are sleeping. In the morning, we're praying, and after prayer, we'll go and make firewood, and we're making firewood outside. So they were making a wall, like a screen wall, like using the tree leaves or the tree branch. They will make a wall, and that wall, and they will, on the wall they will prepare, you know, the the poo for the cow. I don't know what is it, what is in English. And then they will mix it with the soil. And then they started to, like, they are doing the cementing on the floor. And thereafter, when we wake up in the morning, we'll go to that sekereme. We are calling it sekereme in our home village. Guys, if you know sekereme, just type in the comment section so that people will know what is sekereme in English. So in that crawl, we'll prepare the firewood using the wood. Yeah. So we'll prepare water for bathing, water for tea, and you'll serve all the your grandparents, your grandfather, your grandmother with we serve them tea. After serving tea, we'll be preparing the porridge. So the porridge will be a sorghum porridge. So they'll be eating that sorghum porridge. Let me tell you something. That sorghum porridge, we used to eat it from morning, sometimes from morning to evening. We will cook it in a big pot, and in that pot, when a visitor come, we'll just serve that porridge. If we don't make tea, we'll serve the porridge. So it will be saving like that. So during the day, if we are going to eat the porridge the whole day, they will prepare some veggie. We'll get that some veggie from the green leaves from the from the farm. Sometimes we get it from the kraal of the cattle. So there will be a tepe. So that morogo will just boil it, and then when the water dry is cooked. It was not taking even 5 minutes or what. So they will be putting cooking oil and also salt. Salt will be eaten like that, and it will be a very, very good meal. So it was so nice. So after eating that lunch, in the evening, we can cook that porridge without nothing, sometimes without no sugar, sometimes with sugar. So I'm going to tell you when we have food in the house, like when our parents send money from work. So our grandmother will go and buy food. Will go and buy a maize meal. He will go and buy samp. He will buy you know like beans, like samp. Yeah, those were the food that we were eating that time. So, and I was telling you that in the morning we make tea. After tea, we eat porridge. And after eating porridge, we'll be starting to sweep the yard, the house. So by that time there was no, we were just sweeping with the this grass broom, the one that is brought from the field. It was made by the grass. So that was our broom. So, and then from there we started going to get the water. Our water, we're getting it from the river. There were a river called Molopo River. That is the only river that is, uh, facing west, that is going west. Yeah. So that we'll go to that river in the morning and fetch water. So we'll fetch in that water, and that water we are going to use it for eating, we are going to use for bathing. So that was the life that that was the life that we used to eat in the village. And it was so beautiful because as I was saying, that when my mom sent the money, so my grandmother will go and buy the necessary things to eat, even the soap for bathing, the soap for washing. So eating we're eating sometimes cooking sorghum porridge, as I told you, and then sometimes we'll eat porridge with milk. That milk was from the kettle. And then we eat porridge with le rose. Hey, I don't know if you know le rose. Le rose is something like watermelon. It's in the shape of watermelon. I don't know le rose in English. If you know le rose in English, please type it in the comment section for us to know le rose in English, because now I'm just a typical African woman, yeah, from Africa. So some of the words in English I don't know, or I'm not familiar to. So sometimes we eat beans with samp, beans with maize. So I'm going to tell you the food that was so super that time. Fat cakes. The flour, the flour for making cakes, the flour to make fat cakes like that, the scones. So we'll have that flour, and that flour, they will one of the elders will cook it and produce fat cakes. And if anyone around, or the girls or the boys around, smell that oil, it was called fish oil. It was not cooking oil, it was called fish oil. So everyone will come to your house. So because everyone will come to our house or to your house, so we are normally cooking fat cakes in the evening, so that people will not come to visit to eat our fat cakes. So, because the fat cakes were cooked in the evening, well, my God, well, wait, even when we were feeling sleepy, we'll wait for our aunties to finish cooking fat cakes. And then from then they started to give us, even when there's no drink or there's no tea, we'll just eat. If we have your fat cake, maybe one fat cake will be enough for all of us. And then will be, it is when we'll go to sleep. So the fat cake was like rice, or it was like a high food for for that time, when I was still at my home village. So I want to thank God for the life that I live in my home village. because it has taught me a lot that you can live with one meal, you can live with 2 meal, you can live like that, just like that. But it was a nice life. And then I was saying to you, we're using firewood. Yeah, we used to go, like girls and boys, on Fridays after school. We'll go and fetch fire at the field, or sometimes we go on Saturday morning to go and get the fire. So as I told you, that we're cooking outside, and after cooking you were not allowed to leave the dish without washing. But children of today, you force them to wash the dishes. So us, we're told, after finishing, we'll wash the dish. After washing the dish, we'll hang the dish on that wall that was made by the branch of the tree. As I told you, we'll hand them there with the spoon like that. Sometimes you can even, the spoon can just slay or missed in the inside that bush, inside that wall. So most of the time we're losing spoons, just like that all the time, because they were going deep in that screen wall, or I'll say bush wall. So we are told to wash the dish every time after you. If it was breakfast, you are going to wash it. Lunch, you wash it. Night, you wash it. So that's how we're grown up in our home village. So, and as I told you that girls and mothers will fix the house clean like that. Kana, it was a mud house, remember? It was a mud house. So it was, girls were supposed to go to the kraal to get that thing from the waste from the kettle, and also to get the soil so that the mothers can fix the house. So the brothers and the grandfather, the brothers, their work was to go and graze. They will get the milk from the kettle. They will make the kettle. After milking the kettle, they will take the kettle. They will take the kettle outside to the river so that they can drink water at the river, and also graze. So mind you, that water that the kettle were drinking is the same water that we're cooking with it, is the same water that we're using for washing, is the same water that we're drinking. So that is the life in the village. That's how we're living. So I hope you have learned something from me, that you can live at the village. You can come to Africa, you can live at the village. Yeah. So by that time there was no electricity, there was no kitchen, there were no houses like the one that is built by the modern house, like built by bricks and cement. So there was nothing like that. So today, this is what I brought to you, and I hope that the Lord will give me another idea so that I can come and share with you guys. So please share my video, subscribe, share my video, and type your comment, and any question you want to ask me, or any topic that you want me to tackle, just type it down in the comment section. I'll make a day for it so that I can explain to you. So really, the life at the village was super. Even right now, it has helped us to bond with our families. because we are staying, extended families like my auntie's children, my mom's children, just like that. We're like a big family, like big brother household. So, and it helped us really that now we are bonded, even with our grandparents, with our mothers, like that. We share, we know how to share, we know how to give. Yeah, so it's not difficult to give, it's not difficult to share with others, like the children of today, where they are staying with their parents in the city, they don't visit the village, they are living a lifestyle, a high lifestyle, so they don't know the advantage and disadvantage of the village. So today I brought this to you. Then please subscribe. Make sure that you subscribe. And this one is a true story. So to tell, yeah, it's a true story to tell, down from my heart. So stay connected to my page and watch this video to the end, guys. To the end, guys. Subscribe. Don't skip the subscribe, because I'm still going to give you a good content. I'm still going to give you a good vibes. So till we until I bring another one.